What is up? What is up? Today we have part 2 of the Bonnaroo lineup series, where we talk about all the artists that are playing at Bonnaroo, what type of music they play, how excited I am to see them, to hopefully get you a little bit more excited for the lineup at Bonnaroo and get you through the long night of waiting till Bonnaroo. So let's get into it. If you like music festivals, if you like me, if you like music in general, then you'll probably like this channel. We try to keep it pretty weird on here. So like and subscribe. Show some love.
I am ready.
So continuing down the Bonnaroo lineup, the first artist we want to talk about today is Mize. And there's an interesting story behind my research process for Mize. First, I went ahead and checked on YouTube, which is how I got most of my information. I basically checked the YouTube and then I checked Wikipedia to just read some stuff about the artist and play some of the artist's music. Well, the main problem was there are a bunch of Mizes. The artist who I'm pretty confident it is, which is this basically Europop group, has a really cool electronic pop sound that I think will be really awesome. And I'm pretty confident that's the artist it is. But there is another artist, I think his name was Logan Mize. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of country music at Bonnaroo. It's in Tennessee, so you would expect that. And a lot of the country music has a pop feel or a rock feel. I went over that in my last video. But Logan Mize, I believe his name is Logan Mize, is the most country man I have ever had the privilege of listening to the music of. If you like country music, even if he isn't playing at Bonnaroo, you should check him out because he writes some old school, twangy twang, bull riding, ranch having country music. And I know a lot of people will appreciate that. I'll admit, it was a little much for me. Number 2, the Regrettas. The Regrettas have a really cool sound. The Regrettas definitely, to me, define like a pop group. Very jumpy, bouncy music. Very digestible. It would be almost impossible to be sad listening to them. It's going to make you want to dance. It's going to make you want to jump around. It's going to make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Imagine, it reminds me of Starfire from Teen Titans if she was a music genre. Like very just bouncy and fun. So definitely check them out. Number 3, we are just flying through them. Because we actually had a lot of fun looking up some of this music and learning about the artist, is going to be Scary Pool Party. Scary Pool Party is an artist I am going to try to see. Definitely not one of the artists that I would normally see, but I've heard some of his music and just, yes, very head PE, kind of a alternative rock vibe. Definitely gets that almost like a hard rock volume thing going. There's in no way is it like screamo or heavy metal or anything like that. To me, it gives me a sort of an MGK, head PE, serious alternative rock vibe. I love the sound of it. Definitely check him out for yourself. His be awesomes. This is one I can't believe I missed when I first looked at the lineup. Spock. Now, I know a lot of you probably don't know who Spock is, so I will talk about him a little bit, give you some background. Because for once, I am qualified to talk about an artist. Spock is an EDM and dubstep DJ. He's incredible. Part of the reason I feel like I know a lot about him is because he is really good friends with Cody Ko, who is a popular YouTuber that I love to watch. Spock helps Cody Ko with some of his musical projects that he works on. And Spock makes some incredible music himself. And for some reason, the Bonnaroo website decided that they didn't need to put anything about Spock on their website, even though he's listed on the lineup. They just have his name. And I think that is just a freaking travesty. Because Spock is going to deliver some lasers. He's going to deliver some banger music, some killer music out there. And I am going to be on the rail, losing my freaking mind. So, be there if you like them lasers. Next up, we have Sweet Crude. Sweet Crude is one of the reasons that I'm really glad I'm doing this project, because I probably never would have listened to their music in my entire life. But I kind of like it. They have a really cool sound. I think their band is made of mostly actors from Drumline, because they have so many drums, which I love, because it just really gets your heart pumping when you hear that boom, 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 boom. Very like drum and bassy. Certainly a lyrical group. I definitely wouldn't consider them like a drum and bass or EDM group specifically, but they definitely deliver that drum and bass sound that I love a lot. And if you like that ground-shaking, heart-pumping, deep track, Lion King, Simba, and Nala type of deepness, you will love them. So definitely check them out. Next up, an artist I will definitely be seeing. An artist that I hadn't heard of before. An artist that I am glad I have heard of now. Tiska Black. I don't know how you say it. I'll put it up on the screen with words. But very interesting EDM artist. According to the stuff that I read about him, he has only been really on the scene for about 4 years. But he's impressive. Definitely gives off kind of that same sad boy dabbing vibe as far as the EDM community. Definitely not, an Excision or even a Bass Nectar or a Ganja White Knight. More of a dabbing, an Millennium. That softcore, sad stuff. Grab your girlfriend, get your cry on. Or don't grab your girlfriend, just cry. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna cry. So if you're looking for me in the crowd for that one, I will be crying. So it'll be easy to find me until you just roll up in a ball fetal position. That's how I plan to enjoy the set. So check out for that. Attention all Bonnarooians. I just checked the mood, and this just in, jazz is definitely a thing in Bonnaroo. I guess maybe because I focused on so much EDM in the past, I never really noticed if it was a thing in previous years. But Bonnaroo has a lot of jazz, like a lot, and Too Many Zoos, Z-O-O-Z, is definitely evidence of that. They are a really exciting, fun, jazz, pop type group. I probably won't be able to fit them into my schedule just because of the stuff going on that I am more excited for. But if you like jazz, then not only are you obviously going to have an incredible time at Bonnaroo, but they're definitely one to check out. So get into it. Last but certainly not least, for this particular video, we have Zia. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Zia is a artist / producer that I will probably end up seeing. I couldn't find a lot of info on a specific artist. It was another one of those smaller artists where when I looked up their music, it seemed like there were other artists using the same name, which made it pretty challenging. But there was a little bit of info on the Bonnaroo website. I used that, and then I found what I think is still the same artist on YouTube so I could listen to a few more songs. And it's your hardcore EDM, very spacey vibe, very groovy, good swaying music, good jiving music. Not super aggressive, pounding, punchy music, but jiving. I like to jive. Do you like to jive? Well, you should jive right on over to that subscribe button because we've got more Bonnaroo related content on this channel, and that's not all we've got, because I hate this series, but I committed to it, so I'm gonna keep making it even though nobody's watching it. Love you guys. Bye.